AliExpress is a fantastic place to get SHFiguarts figures, like this Ryuma. You can see it here in this nice like web store exclusive box, whatever they do as part of their program. They gave me a little spending cash. I spent that cash on Ryuma, of course. You can also go on AliExpress, click the link in the description, check out the products I've laid out, use some of these sweet coupons, and see all that AliExpress has to offer. It's one of my favorite places to shop, but you know this. Let's go! A lot of people still don't believe me that AliExpress has legit SHFiguarts figures. I don't know what's going to take to convince you, but this review will show it off. They shipped it in this, which I guess that's what these shipper boxes are for. So, could have been better. Could have used like an actual like boxy box around it in bubble wrap. Boom. Shop Pro. I don't know what Shop Pro is. But here it is. Look, there's the trend. That's what I was looking for. Monsters, 103 Mercies, Dragon Damnation, Ryuma. You can see, look, there's all your seals and stickers. If you don't think this is official, I don't know what is wrong with you. Day one from AliExpress. If you have trouble getting this guy, there you go. Now, One Piece, the King Merc. The high water mark is undoubtedly Ace. I don't think this is going to be better than Ace. Could it be as good as the second version of Zoro? Obviously, it can be way better than Onigashima Zoro. Or can it? I wish it had the One Piece top part of it. But Ryuma, let's crack him open. So Ryuma, originally he was in like his own story, Monsters. It's currently in the manga, like the collected edition of Wanted for One Piece. Here's all your different instructions there if you want to see how things work. Interesting. They did an anime episode, which is like officially on Netflix, I think, in the US. What do you get here? You get, so he's in Thriller Bark, he's the zombie guy that Zoro fights, right? So they fight it out. Eventually Zoro gets his sword, the Black Blade Shusui, swordsman from Wano. The Wano people are like, hey, that should really be our sword, blah, blah, blah. So you get that, I guess that's the sheathed and unsheathed version. You get his little hobo spindle, his little like shawl thingy. You get a clip for his belt. You get 5 extra hands, and then you get 4 faces. I love the way SHFiguarts displays everything. It's very clean. It's very tidy and orderly. One of the best displays. Has a tray. Everything's right out there. But what we're most curious about is this Ryuma, who is just all dolled up in this, whatever this super premium. Like, have you ever felt this? I guess it's just a type of plastic, but this is like the most buttery smooth. That's the coolest plastic. It just, I mean, this is like space age plastic, whatever that is. So here we go. Here's our boy, Ryuma. He's, just wandering around, eating, starting fights. He effortlessly kills a dragon, and then you realize, oh shoot, that's why he's the king in secret. So, pretty good shoulder, like, actually, wow, like, look at that, like, you get some crazy range on that, like, that's pretty nutso. Is this one of the best shoulders they've ever done? It is still, like, overcomplicated and kind of wacky, but man, that's a damn good butterfly, So that's dope. It has the bicep cut, a single jointed elbow. It's very stylized with his, is this a kimono? I don't know. Roast me in the comments, whatever. But so he has that. Would this have been better cloth goods? Of course it would have, because the arms, I don't really care about the arms. He has ab crunch to that degree. Fantastic back bend if you want to back bend him, but you're really not gotten forward. So that's a solid piece. Break up the sculpt even, but whatever. So, and there is some twisty do, but then you get down to the legs. Instead of like a cloth skirt, it's just this, which I actually feel nervous folding this up because it's not like it's soft, and then he has like the legs single jointed, and then he has like a standard foot, and then the same thing in the back. So I guess, I don't know, like, it's just like, look, I don't know how popular this figure is because it's like an offshoot of One Piece, but I assume if I search on AliExpress or eBay or wherever, it's probably gonna be loaded with cloth skirts. Because the same thing with this Zoro, his predecessor, ancestor, I don't know the order, descendant. God, his stupid fucking leg. Yeah, Zoro. It's like it's kind of a busted figure, but you need the cloth goods to make it less busted and make him not fall apart. So when they're moving on to like cloth goods with Shanks, god damn it, Zoro, and everyone else, that's definitely a downer. Like and this plastic, look, here's a comparison. Joy Toy, they do plastic capes. Do you see how bendable this is? Like I'm not even like trying, and that's flapping in the wind, right? SHFiguarts, their plastic is too fucking thick. Like that does not, like I'm not like doing it effortlessly. I need to like fucking bend it, so it's just not. Like the Joy Toy plastic is just fucking bendy. This is not, right? So I don't know what they're thinking. If you're gonna do plastic, make it super bendy. This is not bendy enough. This sucks. Whatever. Okay, so as far as accessories goes, what is this? Let's look at the box. Let's see what we're talking about here. So there's this hobo bindle, the sword stuff, the hands. So the little hobo bindle goes over his sword. That's cool. This, you're taking off his hair. That's how you do his little backpack thing. This is how he clips the sword on his side. Okay. What? Oh, okay. That's fucking weird. So you have, if you want just the look of not having the sword clipped, you take this one off, and then here's beautiful sword. Let me see it. His beautiful sword. That's really nice. I assume it's just, yeah, they're standard. It just comes out, so you can do like, you can pretend he's unsheathed it and whatnot. But yeah, very nice detailing there. There's a little peg. So that's going to peg in. Oh, drop. First drop of the review. Ooh, take a shot. Did I put it in right? Or is it... Do I have it in backwards? Okay, yeah, that fits way better. So he's doing that, and then if we want his little like hobo bindle, I believe the technical term is bindle, the official hobo vernacular. I like it. It's nice and thick. Just kind of do a little of that. So I mean that's a cool. I like that look. Take that off, because if he's on the road, let's say he just like double bindles, you know. Oh, I'm fucking nervous about this thing, you know. I don't like, it's not sturdy enough to like fuck with all the time. I swear I have like a goldfish brain. I can look at the instructions and forget them immediately. Okay, that's a little too scrapey for my comfort. For the hands, so open hand, I assume that's like put your hand on the sword thing. Two swordy hands, very square. That's pretty cool. It fits like right in. I like that, actually. Like that is really neat that it's made literally for the sword, right? That's a good touch, because it's not just like an empty grip. That's a square grip. That's a solid freaking grip. He's never losing that. And then I think this one is like I'm holding the sword over my head. So, and of course he's wearing 2 fists. He's always doing that. He's double bindling. That's pretty dope. I like that. It's a basic set for $70, and given like how annoying this is, and you know what I'm gonna do, buy like a $20, $30 freaking skirt to mod him. I don't know. So let's see, how well does he stand? Because the other thing about these figures is they're a real a pain to stand. So there he's over there by different versions of his descendant. I finally got it right there. And then there's this one, the Onigashima Zoro, who's technically more related. And then you get these facial features. So you get this guy, very angry. He's freaking out. Very nice like detail on the mouth, on the tongue there. Crazy deep teeth. I love when the sculpt has some like nice solid depth to it. Like you can like see in there, and so that he's like angry sword fighting. This one just having a good old time, having a good old laugh with the gang at a little bar tavern. Have a very like angry. So pretty solid faces. How does the face swapping work? I assume, yep, easy pull off there. And there's the standard stock face. Let's pull that off. And let's do the angry one. So pretty good. No like extra hair or stuff to kind of like wander around. Pretty cool. Like honestly, like it's a really fun figure. I like it a lot. The only thing holding it back is SHFiguarts and their dedication to the crappiest, thickest plastic. If this was a cloth skirt, amazing. It's amazing, because then he's not limited. But, and like, I guess they, like, here's the stupid thing, right? When you're, tell me, when you watch the anime or the read the manga, is he flashing so much leg? If you want to get like any poses out of him, he's like bare ass legging it, you know? Which maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the vibe. So you should be able to do some poses without exposing that he's in his little samurai thong. Like it's kind of fucking asinine, you know? But he's I don't know. So is he worth the original price of like $100? No way. No way in hell. Absolutely not. Is he worth, like, now he's like discounted, he's like 70? Again, click the link in the description. No. 50? I don't know. SHFiguart, I have such a hard-ass time. But if you compare him to, like, fucking Ace back there, Ace is just a way better figure. Will Ace sell better, so they print 1 million more? Maybe. Pretty solid, though. I mean, it could be worse. I guess is that the SHFiguarts, like, Stockholm Syndrome, where it's like they could have effed it up more. You know, you should be happy it's not as fucked up as it could be. Which, sure, that's true. I don't even necessarily, like, care if that gap is there. Like, I don't know. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Are SHFiguarts fans insane to want to get this guy for the price? If you can find him on, like, a steep discount, you're gonna love it. But I don't know. Let me know. I think it's cool. I would say if I had to get this guy, I'd shoot for below 50 for sure. Certainly not $100. But yeah, thank you once again for joining me on a review. And thank you again to AliExpress for hooking me up with some funds to buy this, because I really messed up with that first order, and they really saved my bacon. And yeah, check them out. Don't be afraid to shop on AliExpress. Fantastic place. It's a marketplace of various sellers. But if you look around, if you know what you're doing, and this figure isn't bootlegged, right? They don't bootleg all figures. We're just barely getting Luffy and Gear 5 bootlegs. So hold your horses if you think everything's a bootleg. Just search for a good price, get yourself a good seller, just so you know they like ship it well and whatnot. But yeah, take care, and I'll see you around. One sword style. Two sword with one in the scabbard style. Bye.